My apologies, Sword. It's nothing personal. What? No. The sword falls. I refuse. There is no way I'm already dead.
His name is Godzirra.
What's going on, Godzirra Nation? This is Godzirra bringing you a brand new video. Thank you for joining me as always. We're going to be kickstarting a new series, the Swords of Ditto. I've been keen to play this for you all. It's kind of old school Legend of Zelda meets Adventure Time kind of art style. It's got roguelike elements as well, dungeon crawling, all that good stuff. I thought it'd be good to break up the channel a little bit and stray away from the multiplayer first-person shooter kind of stuff that we're doing. Bring something a little more playful to the fold. We're going to be doing it in regular mode, I think, just to kick things off. Recommended for most adventurers, regular mode provides a strong but fair challenge. And what I like about this game is if you die, you respawn as a brand new character. The universe shifts a little bit, but you can continue on your quest. Wake up. No. Wake up! Hey, Sleeping Beauty, wake up! There's our character right there. Take the time to take in the art style. Don't tell me we've fallen at the first hurdle. Ooh, who's this? Maybe if I just pinch his nose. Nothing like a lack of oxygen to bring a person back to their senses. Anyway, morning sleepyhead, nice of you to join us. Okay, first things first, we've got to get you kitted out with the sword. See that glowing light? Follow it. What glowing light? You're the only glowing light, mate. I'm getting ahead of myself again, aren't I? First time nerves. There's a lot to go through, so it's probably better if I explain as we go. Guess I should introduce myself. The name's Puku. Nice to meet you. Now let's get to town. Take in the surroundings. It's just beautiful. I love art styles like this. The more cartoony kind of vibes takes me back to my childhood. Let's get up in this lighthouse over here. Did the whole washing up on a beach thing affect your sense of direction? Follow the glowing mate, I'm just having a bit of a look around. Calm down. Okay, so it looks like the sword points in the direction of where we got to go. That's cool. I like the soundtrack, the vibe. Artistically, as I've already said, it looks great. Ooh, the sword in the stone. Ditto Wick. This is the main town on the island, but we'll have plenty of time for it all later. For now, let's head for the statue. Okay, let's do it. I just wanted to break the monotony on the channel up a little bit, have something where we can have a little bit of fun, play around. Ooh, Lick Sticker Shack, I'll be coming back there later. Air Kazoo, what the hell? Got a toy shop. This is what we're here for, sword in the stone. Excalibur! As you grasp the sword, you feel a mystic power coursing through your veins, imbuing the strength of your forebearers. You have become the Sword of Ditto. Ta-da! Look at you, standing there all sparkly and heroic. Guess it's time I explained a few things, huh? Ditto is under a curse. See, every 100 years, the wicked witch Mormo rises to spread her evil influence across the land. Now, unopposed evil is kind of unfair, so a hero, the Sword of Ditto, also rises to fight Mormo and stop her evil. I guess that's a pretty big ass thing as you just washed up here and all. I don't write the rules and there's no complaint department either. You know what? It's a bit off script, but why don't I show you? Beats having to listen to me more, right? It does, actually. Just take me to where we need to be. Can we get through this way? That soundtrack, though. Oh, here we go. Look at all these creeps. Guess they know their ooky spooky master's about to return. Let's check the tower, see if anything started yet, but be careful. It would look really bad if you died at your first challenge. Mormo Palace, level 1. Okay, so we've got square to attack, circles to dodge roll. That's all I need to know. Come get some! It's got a lot of dungeon crawling elements in this game as well, so I'm curious to see when that's going to come into play. Technically you can class this as dungeon crawling already, but I'm meaning the more claustrophobic, intimate kind of level designs. Get out of here. Oh, there we go, the doors to the tower have opened. Let's get up in there. This is what I wanted. I wanted the intimate settings. This is getting better. Can we attack anything and pick stuff up? It does not look like it. Yes, here we go. Oh, this takes me back. For any of you who didn't play the old school Zelda and only played it on like Nintendo 64 and stuff like that, the original Zelda was a lot like this, kind of looking above, dungeon crawling experience. I played a lot of games similar to this when I was younger on the original PlayStation and even like the Super Nintendo and stuff like that. It's just good to go back to the roots of gaming and have a bit of fun. Let me know in the comment section what you think about this game, guys. I know there's some of you that have been keen on it. I know my brother from another mother over in America, Wawatosa Tough Guy, he mentioned this, I'm pretty sure, in one of his upcoming game release videos, and he seemed pretty keen on it as well, so I might hit him up and see what he has to say on the subject. Break everything we can, just to make sure there isn't anything we can pick up. Still doesn't look like there is. Get it? We're gonna have to be close to the witch here, surely. Oh, we've been locked in again. Off the edge of the map. Okay, here we go. Might be the boss's lair here. What do you want, Puku? Ah, blast it, you need to light these things to get past this door. Have you got anything on you that can start a fire? Use your torch by pressing triangle while selecting the directional pad. You can open your bag with options and assign items. Okay. Aha, there we go. So we hold that button down and we... Awesome. Time to go in. I'm scared. It's about to go down. Ah, I should have known it was you, Puku. One can only hold off vermin for so long after all. Yeah, well, it takes one to know one. Ah, shoot, should have prepared something better than that. Well now, Puku, what are you doing bringing the sword here so early? According to my curse clock, we still have 4 days until I kill them in the fated battle, no? Yes, you must be Puku's latest little toy. Charmed, I'm sure. I do hope she's explained what you've signed up for. I don't much like toys, you see. I find them a distraction. They bring people joy, liberty, hope. These are not values I wish to cultivate in my idiot flock. You're gonna make an example of me. I will rip your little button eyes off your head. I'll pull out every inch of stuffing and scatter it far and wide so that you may know what happened. Wait, you're a toy? Whoa, this is definitely the first time a toy has ever been a Sword of Ditto. Of course he isn't a toy, it's a metaphor, you insect-brained. Deep breath in and out. Seeing as you're already here, why don't I just nip this in the bud now and save time for everyone? My apologies, Sword. It's nothing personal. What? No. The sword falls. I refuse. There is no way I'm already dead. No way. You gotta be kidding me. This has to be story related. This is the quickest I've ever died in a game. And lo did the sword fall to the ground, dulled in light and blade, like so many before and so many to come. With her resurrection unopposed, Mormo spread her tendrils of darkness across the land. The people bowed their heads in fear, praying that the sword may one day be reborn to them. It was part of the story. 100 years later, just as the last embers of hope were dying, Godzirra having a snooze. Ooh, man, I should be a creepy disembodied voice more often. Ooh. Anyway, right, hello, it's time for us to go. 100 years, I've been waiting to get another go at Mormo, so let's skedaddle. Get out of bed, little Godzirra. It looks like you've got a Super Nintendo going on up there. I like that. Let's see how much carnage Mormo has caused in 100 years. It's so gross out here nowadays. Amazing what Mormo can do to a place in a century. What? You have no idea who I am or what you're doing? Fine, I'll give you a quick intro. Ready? You're the latest Sword of Ditto. In short, run around, overcome trials, vanquish Mormo, get back to everyday life, blah blah blah. Look, I know I'm rushing you, but we've got little time, okay? Once you get your hands on the sword, it'll all come flooding back, muscle memory or something. The sword should be with its last owner, which means the graveyard. Follow my marker. There's a flyer inside for a monster extermination firm. Smith & Sons, our best for your pests. Oh, we got some items. Well, Godzirra Nation, there's nothing like a good old grave robbery to kick off a series. I'm gonna have to pry the sword from my corpse. It's always fun. Brrr, I've got a weird feeling in my stomach and I don't think it's the leftover poop I had for breakfast. Let's head for the grave before something icky pops out. The ambience is just brilliant. Aha. Sticking out of the ground. Let's grab it. I'm going to become the next Sword of Ditto. Watch me, guys. I'm going to be the next Sword of Ditto right here. As you take the sword from the grave, you feel a mystic power coursing through your veins, imbuing the strength of your forebearers. You have become the Sword of Ditto. Ta-da! We finally have our Sword of Ditto! Our surroundings might give it away, but the last one didn't go so well. Still means it'll be hard for you to do worse. Something I might not have mentioned is that we only have a few days to prepare before you have to face Mormo. 4 days to be precise. Once 4 days have passed, it's time to go kick her scaly butt, but don't worry, it's more than enough time to get everything done. Listen to me going on though, we need to get you to town so we can get some directions. I'll mark it on your map. Great. 4 days until the showdown with Mormo. I don't know what the day-night cycles are in this game, so I don't know how long it could be between now and the time we face Mormo. And if we die, I don't know whether we get a brand new set of 4 days. That would make sense, because it's a new Sword of Ditto. So obviously whenever a sword is crowned, 4 days after the crowning, Mormo comes to attack. Okay, the old guy should be in the Hall of Swords. Let's go check it out. Ooh, and while we're here, let's grab a travel kazoo too. It'll save you a lot of legwork in the long run. And it's definitely worth checking out the toy shop too. I mean, for work purposes, obviously. We're in Dittockbury. We're going to go straight to the Air Kazoo. I'm interested to see what this is. Welcome to Air Kazoo. Could I see your identification, please? Well, I'll be a new customer. Been a while since we had one of those. Just let me find my new user script. Welcome to Air Kazoo. In order to utilize our instant musical travel services, please take this complimentary kazoo. Press triangle to summon the Air Kazoo Transit or to exit a dungeon. That's cool. To travel Air Kazoo, simply locate and activate the Air Kazoo beacons you find around Ditto. You can only travel to an active beacon, so be sure to activate them. I'll activate this one for you now. Okay, so that's what that was earlier. Assign your travel kazoo to your directional pad from your bag with options. Have a nice day and thank you for flying Air Kazoo. There we go, we'll assign it there. Can't attack that. Nothing back here. Let's, you got a star above your head. I'll talk to you later. Let's go to the toy store, though. Oh, what's here? So whoever keeps leaving their bins out the wrong day, you're just attracting more monsters into the town. Sort it out, Gavin. Oh, thanks for the coins. Don't mind if I do. Let's get up in here. Ooh, we've got a robot. Newcomer Duckbat, welcome. This is the toy shop, a Ministry of Trials approved place to shop for all wonders of play. We stock few lesser toys of legend as well as upgrades. All new trial takers are eligible to receive a complimentary NERB popper. Pow pow pow, this foam pellet gun does no damage but can hit targets at far range. Why would I want it if it does no damage? Pop-a-dop-bat, you would need to utilize this toy to solve puzzles at long range. As an added bonus, it takes no toy power to activate. In addition, you're also provided with a torch. Local weather patterns can cause issues with power supply, so please use this if necessary. I can't condone pyromania, but sometimes setting stuff on fire does a job done quicker. Press triangle to ignite. Any toys of legend may be upgraded using materials found on the island. All proceeds from upgrades are reinvested into running the trial system. Awesome, you got new toys. Assign items. Did you like my robot impersonation? It was pretty horrendous, if I do say so myself. Alright, so we've got the popper, we've got a torch, and we've got the travel kazoo. I'm really enjoying this game. The childlike nature of the game just really draws me in. As I said earlier, it just takes me back to the games I used to play growing up. It's always good to take a nostalgic trip. Cop that, you seagull! Cause some havoc with this popper gun. It's going to do no damage. I don't know why I'm shooting it around. Cop that! But we're not going to go here because we're going to wrap up the first episode at this location. Thank you for joining me as always, guys. As I said, if you were keen to see the Sword of Ditto on the channel, hit that like button, show your support, get on board the Godzirra Nation if you haven't already by hitting subscribe. This is also a local multiplayer game, so I might get Mars Bandit in on the action eventually. We'll see. Just keep your eye out for it. Social media links down below, now including Instagram, so hit me up on that as well as Twitter and Facebook. Hit that notification bell before you leave, so every time I go live or a brand new video comes to the channel, you get notified. But that's it from me. I'm out of here, and as always, I will catch you guys next time.